Hi guys, this is Leonard Carlos. On today's video, I'm going to give you my review of episode 15 of season 2 of The Big Bang Theory. A big H bomb and drunk as a corn lemon. So corn lemon. So here we go, guys. I love this episode because for the first time ever in the whole entire series of The Big Bang Theory, we see Leonard's mom. Yes, we have seen Mrs. Cooper in the series, but in season 2, it switched. It switched to Mrs. Hofstadter. Now, Mrs. Hofstadter has a PhD just like Leonard, but she's not a physicist. She's a physicist and psychologist. In psychology, meaning he is a psychologist. And to be honest with you guys, and this is kind of funny, but also serious at the same time. Leonard and his mom do not have a great relationship. Throughout season one of The Big Bang Theory, we, like I told you for my season 1 review, Leonard's mom believed that Leonard was a pregnancy convenience. She didn't show the love. She didn't show the love that Leonard would want. So, what I mean by this is that Mrs. Hofstadter did not give Leonard a birthday party with a cool theme. Did not give Leonard a cool theme birthday party, just to give you an example, or cool gifts. The only time that Leonard had the perfect kind of birthday party was, and this is sad, when his uncle died and they had cake at his funeral reception. That's the only time that Leonard had cake. So, in contrast, Mrs. Cooper showed Sheldon the kind of love that Leonard would want. But unlike Leonard, Sheldon didn't want cool gifts, or she wanted the type of mother, the type of upbringing that Mrs. Hofstadter wanted for Leonard. A straight as a strict classy stick, meaning an organized, orderly childhood with no dirt bikes, no motocross bikes, or anything fun. So that's Leonard's relationship with his mom in a nutshell. But in this episode, Leonard is surprised to get a call from his mom and from Mrs. Hofstadter saying that I'm coming to visit. And basically chaos ensues. First first, Mrs. Hofstadter, just like just like in childhood, just like in childhood, expected more, expects more from Leonard, and she finds the opposite in Sheldon. She finds the opposite, the funny opposite in Sheldon. Sheldon, as we know, is crazy, isn't is crazy, 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 but also a funny type of crazy perfectionist. He can't make mistakes, according to himself, Sheldon. And Mrs. Hofstadter, Mrs. Mrs. Hofstadter does the same thing to Leonard. Takes him down, brings him down. And this is where she meets Penny. And basically, well, talking to Penny as she's climbing up the stairs to Leonard and Sheldon's apartment and to Penny's apartment as well. Mrs. Hofstadter breaks Penny down, and here's the gist of it. And this involves Penny's childhood too. For the longest time, Penny's dad wanted a boy, but but instead he got Penny, which isn't a bad thing. But as soon as Penny's dad saw that she dressed up, that she was, developing in a different way, like boys do. He kind of said he kind of basically denied, he basically denied himself that he was seeing Penny turning into a beautiful corn, as we know her to be, a funny beautiful corn, as we know her to be. And he refused to call Penny my little girl and all those wonderful girl nicknames that girl dads give their little girls. So Penny's dad called her Slugger, because again, he was in denial that he was seeing Penny. Estoy haciendo mi video. He was in funny denial, and not seeing that Penny was actually developing into a girl, and not sweating like a boy, not tough as a boy. And this is where Mrs. Hofstadter broke Penny down. When she was climbing up the stairs to Leonard and Sheldon's apartment. And basically we see Penny basically saying to Leonard, saying to Leonard, crying, your mother's here. Your mother's here. Your mother is here, and that's it. Your mother's here, and then chaos ensues between Penny and Leonard. Throughout his childhood, Leonard's mom has been dancing around his head, and this is where it gets funny. Throughout his mother's visit, he just can't stand. So he finds friendly solitude, in Penny's apartment. Leonard finds friendly solitude and equal painship, equal mental funny painship, equal mental funny painship, and Penny too. So they decide to just drink their funny pain caused by Leonard's own mother again by drinking the night away. And they get drunk as pop, and they get so drunk, both Penny, both 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 Penny and Leonard get so drunk as popcorn that they end up trading lip trading lime corn saliva, if you know what I mean. A passionate kiss to rephrase, and they end up doing the cha-cha, the passionate cha-cha. And Leonard, after doing the cha-cha, Penny kicks him out of her apartment when he compared mistakenly compared having the cha-cha with Penny like being with his mom, which makes it so much funnier, but it's so in a disturbing funny way. So Penny kicks Leonard out of her apartment and kicks Leonard out of her apartment, and we see Leonard say, "I should have shushed. I should have shushed." When Penny said, "You should shush," and this is how this episode ends. But before that, we see a wonderful kind of creepy, funny, romantic, kind of creepy, friendly friendship / maybe crush develop between Mrs. Hofstadter and Sheldon, but mostly just from Mrs. Hofstadter alone. And it turns out to be creepy, funny creepy, because in a moment, I think this happens in this exact episode, but it might happen in the third season that I will cover too. But you can correct me if I'm wrong. But later on, or in this episode as well, Penny and Mrs. Hofstadter get drunk together, and and Sheldon sees Penny drunk, which is not surprising to him, but he sees someone as distinguished as Mrs. Hofstadter drunk, which shocks him. But the most shocking thing that I think happens in this same episode, or in season 3. Again, you guys, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Check me if I'm wrong. Mrs. Hofstadter says, "Come here to Sheldon," and gives Sheldon a big passionate kiss. So this is how this wonderful episode and this exact later moment, or in this same episode moment of Mrs. Hofstadter kissing Sheldon drunk happened. So this is how this wonderful mom bomb of an episode ends. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, to tap that like button, to tap the like button, to tap that like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want some more of my videos. So with that being said, guys, thank you for watching, and until we nerd again, bye.